So this video is in response to the Module 3 discussion post, the Alpha Group. The discussion question is, does knowing students' learning styles help an instructor design a distance course? What are the advantages of and issues to be aware about designing instruction according to students' learning styles? So, in one of the required readings, the Instruction Media Selection Guide for Distance Learning by Holden and Westphal, they introduced the research that has been done on this topic. The answer to the first question, based on research, is that there is little or no research that clearly indicates that learning styles can help instructors model a distance education course. The reason behind that is because it is difficult to measure, which I will explain later in this presentation. When it comes to designing a course, I personally feel like it is imperative to model a course based on different learning strategies. So some of the advantages to designing a course according to learning styles are personalized learning, ensuring student success, and keeping content interesting. When it comes to personalized learning, instructors can easily adapt to the different learning strategies to make it a little bit more like a one-on-one type of scenario. When a student is in an online class, they are not easily distracted by other students in the classroom and can pause the material to clearly understand it in the best way that they learn and come back to it when they feel ready instead of having to wait on other students to move forward or go back. For example, a student that is a kinesthetic learner can be writing down notes while learning and listening to a video podcast lecture. A visual learner can be looking at the closed captions and pictures that are used in the video alongside the textbook to understand what the professor is trying to say. An audio learner can listen to the video while they are going about their normal day to retain the information the best way they know. All of these examples were from the use of one delivery method of using a video that clearly adapted to all of the learning styles that allows the students to choose how they want to learn. With that being said, an instructor can ensure student success in their classroom by making content that every student can choose how they want to learn it. By allowing the student to choose how they wish to learn the material, the possibility of retention is a lot higher than what the instructor chooses how they should learn, since the student is more likely knows what type of learner they are. So like with the above example, the kinesthetic learner would choose to write their notes. The audio learner would choose to listen to the audio on its own, etc., etc. When an instructor uses different delivery methods of content in an online course, such as graphics and videos and discussion boards, the student is then not bored with the material. Most of the time, students complain about too much reading or too much this, too much that. That's boring for them. When a student gets different types of lessons every week and they don't know what's going to come next, other than reading straight from a textbook, personalized learning experiences are enhanced and they will want to learn. So some of the issues that might arise from creating a distance education course with the use of learning styles are exclusion and it being hard to measure. When it comes to using learning styles to design a course, an instructor might use a delivery method that's best for some students one week and another delivery method that's best for other students another week, and it might make them feel excluded. For example, if the instructor assigns a lengthy article one week, the visual learners might not totally get it, or would have a difficult time understanding the material. To ensure that this does not happen, an instructor can give multiple forms of delivery of the same content. They can post the article for the students to read on their own, as well as give them a video, like this one, with content and explanations. That ensures that the students can choose how they want to learn the material based on their personal preferences. When it comes to measuring how effective this would be, it would be hard to measure as described in the article. Cognitive insight would be crucial to figure out how effective the teaching would be based on learning alone. A student may not know what type of learner they are, so when it comes to choosing, they might overload themselves with work and miss the real meaning of the lecture. In looking forward to the future of distance learning courses, I feel like it is imperative to understand that instructors are going to need to adapt their teaching to help with the new generations. One of my personal passions is to help the new generation of students coming into college and ensuring they succeed, since they are raised on technology. Ensuring that these students use technology to their advantage is key, and building classes and classrooms around that idea can ensure that students will get the most out of their educational careers. Thank you for listening.